and it's interesting because I don't know how much you can hear on home games because you're obviously locked into the action. But a lot of the guys you're naming have also become big-time fan favorites. I put Luvu up there. But quarterbacks are always kind of their own category. But Terry actually made mention of how much energy he gets when he hears the crowd chanting his name. And just as a person that's covered Terry since he was drafted, like I remember talking to his father the day of his first ever NFL game. It's so cool to see Terry with great quarterback play. As a guy that's been around the NFL as much as you have, how much have you enjoyed seeing that Jaden to Terry connection really, really grow?
On the sideline, JP, it is awesome, bro. Like to see this energy that takes place from him, his eyes get big, the toughness that comes with it. He's always been a pro's pro. Anybody that's ever competed against him know that. But to see all the extra and the energy that he brings, he can light this stadium up, man. So, yeah, we are beyond thrilled for him and what he brings to our team, the energy, the toughness. And so to see those big plays being made, and like on the sideline, be on the trip with these guys, it's an absolute blast.
Another connection that you've talked about is in the linebacking room. You have Frankie Luvu and Bobby Wagner, how they're kind of, both guys are wired a little bit different than each other. How have you seen them kind of rub off on each other and kind of help improve each other as the season's gone along?
Yeah, it's a strong group and led by Ken Norton, who knows a thing or two about, playing the position. The standards are high, the technique, that is needed. But I think when you watch Wags, there's a consistency, Mitch, that takes place. The ability to tackle, to track, to have the right technique. Those are things that you can get better just by watching and observing how he can do some things. What I love about, the back and forth between those two, their communication, their play style together. So right down the middle between linebackers and safeties, it takes a lot of communication to play those two spots, and both of those positions require elite toughness and tackling. So to see the Wagners and Luvus and Chins and Martins right down Main Street, it's a strong feeling as a coach knowing that those type of leaders and communicators are right in the middle of the fight.
All right, now, DQ, this is not a question, but I just want you to know something before I move forward. We're talking about individual awards, Pro Bowls, and a lot of your players deserve it. I want you to know that I'm in these internet streets fighting with people that you deserve to be among the Coach of the Year candidates. I'm arguing with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. I'm in these streets, DQ. I want you to know that, all right? No comment needed.
That's why you're a real one.
Yeah, all right. I kind of want to just talk big picture now. You haven't even been in D.C. for a year. This team's 8-5. It's their best record in a long time through 13 games. Obviously, football seasons just kind of ebb and flow, and they become their own organisms, right? What has been perhaps the most fun surprise for you so far this year?
Honestly, to see the team connect quickly, JP, that to me, you have to put agendas aside to see a team bond and connect so fast. What I do love about this team already, they've been battle tested. There's been close games, close finishes. To see this team connect this fast, this early, like that doesn't happen overnight. They had to be very intentional about it, what they want their locker room to be like, their standards, how they want to play, how they want to communicate. And so to see that happen in a short time with, like you said, 13 games under their belt, there's a lot more under the hood, and we can't wait to see that.
As a Salisbury grad, we know kind of the vibe of the Eastern Shore down there. A little bit different as you get towards D.C. Have you had kind of a favorite kind of off-the-field fan interaction or moment or event that kind of happened as you've kind of got yourself ingratiated in this community?
Man, I don't know about off the field. I can say I have one favorite on the field, to see the fan connection, the interaction. So to see one pass from Jaden to Noah Brown and to see an entire place absolutely go wild, that to me was the highlight here so far, to see like this fan interaction and them light an entire place up. And then in subsequent games last week to see some offsides and false starts by an offense, being that our crowd is loud. So that part of a connection between a team and a city and to feel that start to build and gain momentum, that part, Mitch, has been as cool as anything.
DQ, man, thank you for making time. Sincerely, this has been a lot of fun. It's cool just to kind of chat without a game coming up, asking for injury updates, any of that. Thank you for making the time.
Yeah, right on. Make sure I get the shirt with the logo.
We're working
We got
on
you.
it.
Don't worry.
Done deal.